welcome back to Kitten Up Kitten, and today I am working on the Seraphina. So I had made a start on this. This is a round kit that was chosen by you guys. It is from my maker Jelena. It is a 73 by 55 centimetre round drill canvas. This is what the finished product looks like. How pretty! I particularly love this one because they are fairies, they've got tattoos, there are 3 of them. Love it. It fits all the things. So I did make a start on this. I haven't even put on here when I started it, so I will have to get that info probably from YouTube. That's the best place for me to find it. I don't think I've actually filmed on it, so it would have been when I finished. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, welcome back. If you are brand new to my channel, welcome. My name is Sam, and I'm based in the UK. I'm a diamond painter of over 3 years now, which is a bit crazy. If you are brand new, please do take the time to like and subscribe if you would like to see more diamond painting content. That is purely what I do. If you are coming back, welcome back. It is so nice to be working on something different. So I have got the following items. I'm using my prototype drill tray. This will be the XL tray. This function where you have got the shallower side, this will be changing. The tray, when it's done, will actually be this way round. So you've got your funnel in this bottom right corner to make it easy, bottom left corner, sorry, to make it easy to tip the drills out. I am in the process of making the first lot of XL trays. I am hoping to launch them, hopefully, fingers crossed, either sometime in July or August. There will be the stock colours first, and I'll be releasing the stock colours one at a time. So the XL tray is most definitely coming, along with the brand new KUK logo, but I can't show you yet. I am currently working with the tray, but I can't show you yet because it's not ready. I am also using this storage, which is the Luna box. I really like this storage. The only thing I don't like is I don't like the extra large tray, this size tray. I just don't, it just doesn't work for me, so I don't like that. But apart from that, I love it. I am also using Galaxy cover papers from Penni at Calb Sparkles. I love her cover papers. They are a normal texture on the back, but they are a super strong texture on the front. And who doesn't love purple galaxies? I thought this went perfectly with the blues and purples in this kit. I will also be using, she says, a soft grip pen. You will have seen, yes, I did put pens up on Etsy, but they sold out almost immediately to one person who now has a massive collection of soft grip pens, not gonna lie. So I will be making some more at some point, hopefully soon. This is not one of my best ones. You can see it's a bit, the end's a bit dodgy. This is because yesterday I sorted my mum out with a pink one that I had because she's struggling with her fingers, bless her. So I am using a soft grip pen. I have got in here a 9 placer and a single placer, both metal tips. And yeah, let's get this party started. Give me a second. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure I was set up. I needed a quick toilet break. And I also need to explain that any noise that you may hear in the background is actually either the printers, which are working hard, or the dogs, or the door, or the not so child now that she's at home all the time. I'm going to try, I've got tweezers out just in case I need to replenish my pen. So on this canvas I have up until now literally done the first row and a couple of sections, so I haven't done lots on it. I did a bit and then decided to carry on with the Craftably. I have started Wishing Tree because it's been quite warm in the UK. I have been outside working on that. Please also excuse me if my voice sounds a little bit off. I'm currently quite unwell. What else do I have to share with you guys? Okay, so number one, I have given my first video to my daughter to edit, so I'm hoping that that goes well. It will give me a little bit more free time. I will probably edit this one myself, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I've got flu symptoms basically, because only I would have flu symptoms over the course of the hottest days we've had so far in the UK, because you know I'm that normal. It has been so bad I've actually slept in the cabin the last 2 nights just because it's cooler out there. It's just much cooler. So yeah, nothing much going on other than obviously, like I've said, getting the new logo ready and the XL tray, because I really want to do a whole launch with everything at the same time. I can't believe it. You know, who would have thought that it's gone this far? So I did decide to do a whip today so that I could go through some of the comments that I've got on the video. I don't do this every video. It does depend on how many comments I've got. Thank you to everybody who has taken the time to comment. I'm now struggling to find colours because obviously I haven't worked on this for a while. Yeah, thank you to everyone who has taken the time to comment on the videos, and please do know that every time you like a video, every time you comment, every time you subscribe, you are helping my tiny little channel grow that little bit more. So it is always very much appreciated. You know, I wouldn't have a channel if it wasn't for you. That is the truth of the matter. So Cat currently, look, I missed 2 there. This is going to be a shambolic video, I know it, because I'm not feeling well, but it's a video, okay? Let's just get that out there. It is a video. I have got a banging headache. I feel like crap. I literally feel like crap. I don't even know why I'm bothering. I tell you why I'm bothering, because it is so flaming hot in this house. And it's early-ish in the morning, and I just thought, let's get a video done before it gets too hot. So I will say, if my first whip on oh my god, Wishing Tree, if I've already done like 3 rows, it is just because it's been too hot to diamond paint indoors. That's it. That's pure and simple. So I'm not going to mess about anymore. I am just going to say the following information as always. If you do give the video a like either now or on your way out, it would be very much appreciated. Any info you may need, like my email address, my Etsy shop, my friend Penny at Calb Sparkles Etsy shop, the Calb Sparkles Facebook group, buy me a coffee if you're wanting to. I do get people asking now and again. I'll get people saying, why don't you do subscriptions? Number one, I don't want everyone to have to pay to watch my channel. You know, there's a big difference between somebody going on Buy Me a Coffee and spending, you know, $5, £5, whatever it is, and buy me a coffee, than, you know, you've got the choice then. You can choose to do that. Rather than me saying, boom, I'm only going to let this content be seen by these amount of people. I want all of my subscribers to be able to get something from me without having to pay for it. It's as simple as that. Am I saying that there will never ever be a subscription service? there will always be the content available to everybody. So whether maybe later on it'll be something I look at to give exclusive content, but I'd have to lose a couple of jobs first to have the time to do that. And that is pure and simple. I barely get the time to make videos, let alone do exclusive content and stuff. But you never say never, that's all I'm saying. But yes, it is in there. And the other way that you can financially help me, well, there's three. So number one, you can buy me a coffee. Costs whatever you want to give, okay? You choose the amount. So you can do that. That money will go into an account. I then use that to buy more products, more canvases. There is also the Diamond Art Club link. Now, if you are watching an older video, please do not use that link if you have never ordered from Diamond Art Club before. Instead, go to the most recent video I've put up and access through that one, because that will give you a discount, and it will also mean that I earn a small amount of commission from Diamond Art Club for sharing that link. Again, that money goes to buy more diamond paintings, basically, to buy more products, to improve my channel. The third way is actually on lives. This is a feature that I wasn't aware that was there, but now I am. I've been made aware. So during a live chat, and I know there hasn't been one for a couple of weeks, we need to see how I feel tomorrow night. There's also the fact that tomorrow night is my daughter's prom. But if I'm able to, I will try. I'm just not very well at the minute. But on a live, you can send me stickers. You can take part in what they call super chat. Again, anything that comes through there, any revenue at this point in time generated from YouTube in any shape or form is used to further my channel, whether that will be to buy new diamond paintings, whether it's to buy new recording equipment, or, you know, a new desk or a bunch of pens or whatever. It all goes back into this. Okay, I am not earning a wage from YouTube, I promise you. When I am, whole different matter. I'll be getting them links in there. But anyway, whichever course you decide to take, whether it is just liking and subscribing, which is completely free to do, or whether you are buying me a coffee, it is all very much appreciated. I'm having to be careful with this tray because the shallower end is where the at the moment this is where the oh, I don't know if I can get that. Yeah, the shallower end is where the drills go down to, so if you pour too quickly they spill out the top, which is why we moved it. However, by moving it, it has made this tray 100% ours. And my daughter's done a fabulous job, bless her. The logo, oh my God, the logo looks so good. So good. So, without faffing, let's not faff any longer. Let's go to some comments. I will say, if you have just given me emojis, I will just give your name a call out. And there are comments on here from when people were voting for the last canvas. I probably won't call all those out. You all know now that Wishing Tree was the canvas that got voted, so let's not faff. So there isn't that many. It's all good. Let me get my drills ready. Look at the static on those, and it's got a bit of static sheet in there as well. What I love about this extra large tray, look, just tap, 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 gently, tap, tap, tap. Look how they line up. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go back. So the first comment that I have got is from Lisa's Colouring Corner. She was catching up on the whips from DIY DP May 24. So there are a few comments from Lisa in a row. This is Lisa from Lisa's Colouring Corner. She is, of course, incredibly special to me, even more so to Penny. So she is a lovely, lovely lady. And she just says, #replay, you two are hilarious. Thanks for the laughs. I'm sure we think we are. I don't actually think that I am that funny. I think Penny is. She cracks me up. Without Penny, it's a different ball game. She is the comedy element in this. She has no filter. Like, literally, no filter. Is this double-sided tape going to drive me mad? No, it's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Let me try and make sure. I am going to miss drills because I always do. Next comment is from Stephanie Schreiner. She says, hello Sam, I'm a regular. I love watching you and Penny. I never know when you are on, so I keep up by looking at YouTube always. Okay, so if you don't know, because I don't have a set schedule, Penny is much better at that. And it purely is because of me working. So I do upload as often as I can. But if you are in any doubt, at the bottom of each thing there is a notification bell. If you click on that notification bell, it will tell you, it will give you a little shout every time I post something, a little ding, as Penny says. So hit that notification bell. If you are already subscribed and you've already done that notification bell, take the time to just unclick from it and click it back on again. Now and again it likes to play up a little bit, but do that. It's much easier than you searching for whether I've uploaded or not. Just saying. Right, what is this? Because I have got this little symbol here, and then I've got this which looks the same, so I think it's a number 4. Where are you, number 4? I do apologise, it's so long since I've worked on this, and of course these drills are not in DMC order. They are a little bit, but not a lot. So it's just going to take me a hot minute, as you would say over there in the States. It will take me a hot minute just to get used to where all of the symbols are again. Like, it's hard enough normally, let alone this. So yeah, do that with the subscription bell and that will tell you, make it a lot easier for you, Stephanie. She also says, just wanted you to know, you and Penny are the best. I love your little show. Watch for you and her every day. Oh, bless your heart, Stephanie. Thank you so much for commenting and for taking the time to put your comment up. Welcome to the madhouse. Welcome to the madness. And yeah, we hope that our channels will grow independently and together. I can't imagine doing stuff without Penny now. If you haven't already, if you're into budgeting, Penny also has a budgeting channel. Can't off the top of my head remember what it's called though. Probably need to add that into the description box, don't I? But anyway, welcome Stephanie. I'm glad that you enjoy it. Tammy Hyler, hi Tammy. She says, hello Sam, my vote is wishing tree. Your wish is my command, Tammy. Dotty Diva, she says, it's lovely Billy. I do love Billy. She says Brookside one would be awesome to do. It looks wonderful. Nice scene. Thank you. Although it didn't win this time. It will be back in there soon. She says, I didn't do conversions, so didn't stop by. Have fun on your trip. Exciting seeing ABBA. Hugs Billy. Thank you, Billy. Hugs back to you. ABBA. Oh my word. If I haven't said so already. It is a phenomenal show. Absolutely amazing. I am not going to give any details away because all the fun is the secrecy. But I can tell you that it is one of those defining moments, and I can imagine there were a million. I don't remember when electricity became widespread in houses. I have a feeling it was either Victorian or Edwardian times. But it is akin to that moment when they switched the first light switch on and the lights up. it is the thing that, you know, you sit there and go, how far has modern technology come? You go and see that show and you realise it is amazing, absolutely amazing. And once I got over the bizarreness of it, they could have been there. I actually felt like they were there. So I advise you, if you are in the UK or you're travelling to the UK, take the time to go and see Abba Voyage. You will not be disappointed. So thank you, Billy. We then have Lisa again, hashtag replay. She says, this is on a live. She says, hi Sam, thank you so much for your kind words. It is truly appreciated. Oh, Lisa, if only kind words could help. For those of you that don't know, the lovely Lisa has a terminal illness. She is battling as hard as she can. She's obviously having good days and bad days, but it's an absolute honour to be able to turn around and speak to someone so freaking brave. Look, I missed one of those 9s. Oh, let's get that back out. There's a lot of this. Lisa, if only it helped. But you are in my thoughts quite a lot, as you know. If you've spoken to Penny, I'm sure she will tell you that I do ask about you, and I'm always happy to hear good news when it comes. You've got to take them, haven't you? You've got to take those little bits of good news. But you are so welcome. She also says, wow, everybody did amazing. This is on hashtag DIYDP May 24. That is the conversion event that I run every year, twice a year, usually. Congratulations to all the winners, Sam. Please let me know who I should send my diamond painting to. Bless your heart. The prizes have already been allocated, Lisa. And obviously I have a large amount of UK people, so it isn't needed on this occasion, but thank you so much for offering to donate one. It is very much appreciated. I had some amazing help from the lovely Betsy, but not a problem. She also says, you are just the sweetest. Thank you for the XL tray. I have some packages on the table to open, and I bet one of them is from you. I do need to say it wouldn't have been, but hopefully you should have received it by now. I did a very special colour just for you, and I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to wait until we got the logo sorted. So you do have a one-off tray that, I don't know, it may be a limited edition colour at some point, but at this point in time it is not. So there you go. Jan Beale, thank you for sending me emojis. Catherine Mola voted for Willy Wonka, as did Jelly OSB 8432. Dark Angel Rainy, she wished for Wishing Tree. Diamonds Desert 2023, she voted for Willy Wonka. The lovely Peaches and Diamonds voted for Wishing Tree. Thank you all for your votes, guys. And then we have Caroline Fleming. She said, morning Sam, the struggle was real with this kitting up. This was on Steampunk Cat Daddy. I'm having proper issues with mine's gone blank. Literally, my mind, the word was there, it disappeared. I was having issues with static, and did on the last kitting up as well. So yeah, it's not great. There is still a kitting up for me to do. I do also have a kitting down to do. Give me a chance. I'm trying to give Kat some time to get one video done so that I can have a look and then I can start giving her videos regularly, which will be helpful. She also says, well done for persevering, great whipping chat today, enjoy your chill time. Oh, thank you, Caroline, as always. Busy Lizzie, vote for Chuck Pinson, of course. I'd love to see how it turns out. That's because I actually purchased that as a D-stash from Lizzie. Not a problem. Ali Sparrow, 405, she voted for Willy Wonka. Sue, 20101946 iffy. She says static is the bane of us diamond painters, isn't it? Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's made even more so, more annoying by the fact that we all know it's because they are quality resin drills. Doesn't stop it being bloody annoying though. I do hate it, and I think a lot of the problem is humidity. So yeah, static, bane of my life, absolute bane of my life. And like, especially when you're going, it's certain types of plastic. So when you're going from one type of plastic to another, I noticed when I was trying out the new tray from Diamond Art Club, the tray is manufactured plastic. It's not 3D printed, and putting the drills from a plastic bottle or a plastic bag into a plastic tray, the static was also occurring in the tray. You can of course wipe your tray out regularly with a sheet, with a dryer sheet, but you know, I'm yeah, too impatient to keep all that stuff nearby. I shouldn't I? It's not very good as a diamond painter to not do the things that you suggest to others that they do, but you know, real life doesn't always happen. Now, I was looking for, let me make sure, because that says that's a T, but that one looks green. There we go, there it is, it's the 550. I had a symbol which is a T. I'm working sideways, so of course the symbol is not the right way round, but I wanted to make sure I have the right colour. While I talk about these trays, actually, I need to make a point. The good thing about the cook tray is the lines in this tray are specifically made to be big enough for the rounds. Okay, exactly. So if you have got a round drill, if you do this and you then get a drill stuck and you can't get it out, no, that one's exactly the same. The odds are, especially if you're not working with Diamond Art Club drills, the odds are that the drill is too big. So that can be a good indication, and you will very often get them stuck when you pour them back out the tray. It also means, because they are made for round drills, that they are adequately big enough for square drills. Now the issue is, you will go, well hang on a minute, you've got a little bit more room because square drills are smaller. So when I tilt my tray, although I have it tilted this way to get them to tap down, I also have it slightly tilted this way so that all of the drills fall towards the line. And then when you select your drills, if you then push against that line, you will get a straighter finish. That is why I love these trays. I am not the only person that produces trays like this. I don't know if anyone else, you know, commercially produces this size tray, but there are other people that have the same pattern. But in particular, there are some people whose trays are literally made for square drills only, and they don't work with the round trays. So I took the decision to be able to do both. Just saying. Okay. Dotty Diva. She said, this is on the Steampunk Cat Daddy. I love the colour palette in that, I really do. She said, awesome kit, glad you had fun. I too am a loner, I'm glad you went. Yes, in Washington State, Pacific Northwest, where it's cooler but humid, I have static issues. jumping drills and they stick to your fingers. I'm waiting on a new kit from DAC. I do like the new cover. Have a small bottle, baby powder and Q-tip at my kit up area. I put powder on Q-tip and rub around bag opening and shake it. Handle static, hugs Billy. So there you go. If you are looking for other methods of dealing with static, I know another one is to have a Q-tip, if you're in the UK, is a cotton bud. There is a tip that if you use a cotton bud and isopropyl alcohol, you can also banish static. So I've got a little bit of static in my pot, so I'm not going to do it today, but I do have isopropyl alcohol, couldn't get that word out, because we use that to clean down the 3D printers, so I will give that a go. But thank you very much for sharing your tip with us, Billy. I'm sure it will be appreciated. Please do give us a comment on a future video, guys, if any of you try that tip and it works. Be interesting to see, wouldn't it? So thank you very much, Billy, for that. Whip and spill, of course. She said, Amy, she said, if I'm not late wishing tree, as I'm feeling it soon, as I see it, I wanted to see you do it before you said it was in there. I got tingles down my back. So thank you, Amy. Absolutely. You will notice, if you have been here for any amount of time, you will notice that I am very drawn to all things mystical. Moons, trees, predominantly, fairies, goddesses, witches, you know, it is just, that is where my taste lies. So I apologise if you don't. Incidentally, steampunk cat daddy is not something that I would go for. I love the steampunk aspect, but I actually got it for my daughter. Her name is Kat. That is the name she chose. And I just know, because she loves Victorian, late Victorian era clothing, and I just knew that she would love that canvas. Now, she doesn't have a massive bedroom, so I have no idea where she's going to put it, but it will go up in there somewhere, because she's having it whether she likes it or not now. But most of the time I am buying for myself. Every single kit I buy, I think I'm going to put it on the wall. I have no idea how big I think my house is. So, whip and chat, get into the comments. This was on the Craftably. I've just liked my own. No, I didn't. I liked Caroline's post. She said, hi Sam, how ironic you mentioned you've not worked with special drills, as I'm currently working on a canvas with 3 ABs, my first time using them. Oh, I love ABs. I do. I know a lot of people don't, but I love ABs. The section I'm doing as I watch this whip and chat has loads of ABs in it, and I'm placing them with trees. Can't speak. I'm placing them with tweezers. This has proven to be a lot easier than trying to place them with a pen. Number one, the only thing that I am good at with tweezers is eyebrow shaping. Drill tweezers, no. You look, I'm not being funny. I can't pick them up with my pen without pinging them off everywhere, let alone bloody tweezers. So hats off to you, Caroline. I can't do it. So for my ABs, I have been using, it depends on how old my tape is in my pen. So if the tape in my pen is quite old and I have a secondary pen filled up ready to go, then I will just use the pen that I've been using for ages. It is dirty tape, it works very well. The other thing that I do, which I've been doing for quite a while, is I do have a Diamond Art Club pen, you know, the original basic one, and I just have pink wax in it, and I just use that evermore. I do have a plan to actually use one of their new pens. So I have got a new pen. It has currently got putty in it, which I understand doesn't work well with ABs either. But I did see somebody who had emptied out the putty and had put in pink wax. So I might do that. But it depends where I am. It's circumstances. Do I have a Diamond Art Club pen to hand? If I don't, how long has my tape been in my pen? Do I mind if it gets dirty with the AB? I was just directing all of those drills onto the canvas instead of the pot. Of course I was, because this is me, obviously. So it does depend, you know, if I'm, you know, I've been outside quite a lot recently. I'm one of them people, I don't like air conditioning. I don't like being in a hot, humid house. So if it's hot, I find some shade in the garden, of which I have a couple of areas, and I go and diamond paint under there. At the minute, I've been carrying around a Ziploc bag, like a pencil case, and it has both in. But I fully intend to try out the new Diamond Art Club pen, these ones. This one has got putty in, but I'm sure I'll get another one. Once I get another one, I will give that a go. I also intend on taking that putty pen on holiday with me, because all of that, and I still missed one, I fully intend on, I think it'll be ideal to take away. And especially when I'm going on holiday this time, because obviously I'm not filming. There is no event going on. So thank you, Caroline. Jambil with her emojis, thank you. Catherine Mola, she said sending love and strength. I'm having to come to terms with things I used to be able to do but can't anymore, like cooking and needing to ask for help. I so understand. Yeah, same. I do, like, honestly, I do struggle so much sometimes with picking up pans, especially heavy pans. My wrists are not good. I haven't got my copper bracelet on today, but I will be waxing later, because it's Kat's prom tomorrow night, so I need to do her waxing. I am sure that that will give me a decent amount of pen in my wrist, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not one of them people to keep going on and on and on. I developed the tray with the lid because I found it easier to hold. I developed the soft grip pens to help with my fingers because I have arthritis, I have a couple of ganglions, I have the fibro, so I find it a lot easier, a lot softer. I'm really bad. My mum has the same issues, and I've only just given her a soft grip pen because I put them up and you guys buy them all. Like, I kid you not. I made 11 pens, one for Yesenia as her prize, which I still haven't posted, Yesenia, sorry. I will do that. I will do that on Monday. And I had 10 left. I put them up and one person bought all 10 of them. So believe me, if I say pens are going up, you've got to be quick, because they go so fast. I mean, I'm pleased. You know, they're not the most amazing of things. They are clearly handmade, but they go so quickly. They really do. Okay, so she also says Steampunk Cat Daddy kitting up. She said watching this again, love heart. I mean, that's dedication for you, isn't it? She said hope Cat enjoys her vacation, and you as well, not having a school run any longer. Not having the school run has been amazing. I have got so much time left. So I have so much extra time, regardless of whether I'm finishing the cleaning job or coming home to start with waxing or nails. You know, I just have so much more free time, and I love it, because that free time, even if it's half an hour, you know, a lot of times it's an hour, so it's long enough for me to go food shopping. You know, I haven't got to try and figure that in. I can just go. But even if it's just half an hour, that half hour gets me a sit down, a cup of coffee, and maybe a little bit of diamond painting, which is why I like to have a couple of whips on the go. I have got the Robin whip down at the cabin, so that if I have a client and I'm waiting for them to arrive, I can just work on that on the table down there. And obviously I have a couple of whips on the go all the time. I'm going to leave those little ones because I've got this big area here which I can fill in. So I'm going to finish this section on this whip. And wherever I get to on comments, that's where I'll stay. She also says, got my order. Haven't used the funnel yet, but will pull out my file and dryer sheets for my next kitting up. The file, so the issue, well, it's not an issue. The issue with it's quite difficult. If you can see, this is one I haven't used. It's quite difficult to get in there with a file, so you know, it may be that I've missed bits and pieces. I don't have a massive amount of time to be able to make sure these things are perfect. I apologise. You know, but at least I'm honest about it. However, yeah, static sheet. Try running a static sheet round it. I think static is just one of the things we've got to deal with. She said, hopefully it gets better for you. I have my fingers crossed. She also says, in the US, California, static happens here at times, but nothing like what you are going through. So maybe it is, maybe it's a UK thing, maybe it is just that I am rubbish with dealing with it. It could very well be that. My mortar placing leaves a lot to be desired at the minute as well, to be fair. And it's like, it's probably just because, I mean, it doesn't look like the tape needs moving. I think it is just me. I possibly don't need a 9 placer to do this. Like, I'm losing 1 or 2 drills, it's not masses. But thank you for commenting, Catherine. We also have Sume. This is on unboxing. This is on Everyday Witches Familiar Cat and the first look at the new toolkit. So I'm down to 4 days ago, so it looks like I'm actually going to get these comments done. She says, I adore this image and I've been very tempted to get it. But after watching your video, I'm happy I haven't ordered it. I didn't realise they made the boxes bigger, which will make shipping to South Africa even more expensive. DAC doesn't ship directly to us like other companies do, so we use parcel forwarding companies that charge a lot more than it would have been, just bear with me, if we had just paid DAC or whatever diamond painting company for shipping. I guess that means no more new DAC diamond paintings for me. Bless you. So before I go further, because this is quite a long conversation, Sume, they are going back to the smaller boxes. That I saw that on one of the groups. It has been acknowledged by Diamond Art Club, so give them a little bit of time, the boxes will go back. I think it's that fine line between them saying, you know, we are the best in the company, we can afford, we are best in the diamond painting world, we can afford to offer a really good quality box, and the fact that it is a box. It's an exterior box, and while having the images and that on there is so important, I think that's a really good move. I don't necessarily think that they need the insert that they've got in there to protect the tray and everything. Yes, it looks beautiful when you unbox it. Is it necessary? No, it's just a box. So bear with them. They will be doing smaller boxes again. She also says, I'm not a fan of receiving toolkits with my diamond paintings in general. She says it's lots of unnecessary plastic waste, so the new one isn't a big deal for me, but I will say the tray definitely seems to be a big improvement. Agreed. You know, it is difficult for a company like Diamond Art Club because obviously, whatever they do, you're going to get someone who doesn't like an aspect of it. And a lot of times, you know, we'd like to be able to click to say, we won't get a toolkit. The problem is when you're a big company and you're trying to get lots of stuff out, it is much easier for them just to include the toolkit for mass packing. It's cheaper to do that. Whereas if they put on an option to not get the toolkit, it's going to cost more, because then you're having to put them items in by hand, aren't you? So I think that's what the issue is, but I absolutely get it. However, like I said, I bought the kit. It isn't, for me, it wasn't a number one kit. It was just the one that I liked the most out of the options that had the new toolkit in. Will I do that canvas? Absolutely, it's beautiful. And especially, you know, because it's got all those witch elements in it. But I did buy it from funds that have been generated from you guys, and for the benefit of showing those of you that have bought before, but also anyone new coming in, what type of cool toolkit they can expect if they buy that canvas. And I, you know, it was definitely worth doing. And I love the kit. It is stunning. Absolutely stunning. So it was definitely worth getting. She said the artwork is really gorgeous and well rendered, and so much potential for extra enhancement drills as well. This and Hades and Persephone by Margaret Morales have been the only ones that have tempted me in the past couple of months. I already have so many huge diamond paintings. I'm a bit hesitant of buying more extra large ones at this stage, and that seems to be popular size these days. It does. Now I will say, Margaret Morales, beautiful artwork, but not for me. I'm not a big fan. But isn't it lovely that we all have different tastes? Because that's what makes this interesting, and that's what makes it lovely that Diamond Art Club has so many amazing artists. It is just not my Margaret Morales. It just isn't my sort of thing. And it isn't that I haven't seen anything I like. Just the two that I really wanted went out of stock so quickly. I am watching them for restocks, so don't you worry. But same, you know, there hasn't been a lot recently that's really called to me. But I didn't want to wait. I wanted to be able to get one of the newer kits as soon as possible. The only way I can get it any sooner is if Diamond Art Club send it to me for free. And I don't think that's ever going to happen. So in the meantime, I will just buy as and when I can. And I do need to build my stash, so I am not unhappy. However, the other kit that I got with it, which was definitely a filler kit, I flipping love, jumped to a number one. So let's just move this. So thank you for commenting, Sume. Hope that helps. Betsy McLeod, she says, I love it. Thank you so much. I am a cat lady extraordinaire. I knew you would, Betsy, and I just felt as a main contributor to my diamond painting funds. It just worked. It works for you. It works for me. And again, thank you. Incredibly grateful for all you do. Tammy Hyler, love the kit so much. I think you should kit up and start it. Oh God, no. Tammy, you weren't along when I had, at one point, I had nearly 30 kits kitted up. And while the whole reason behind that was so that I could kit up, if something came up that I wanted to start straight away, I have only just got my whips down to the original 3 again. So I'm trying to be really good and not kit it up yet. So I tend to pick the voting from kits that are already kitted up. That doesn't mean that I won't kit up if I really feel like it. Have you noticed the machines have gone quiet? It's because they're finished. But thank you very much for commenting. Leonore Santos, she says you have at least one subscriber / shop client from Portugal. Wishing you all the best. Thank you. I forgot about Portugal. Truly worldwide, me. Love it. Absolutely love it. I love that the trades have gone this far. I really do. It is a very small company, you know, but I'm pleased with how far it's gone. She also says about my voting for the Chuck Pinson. Yeah, I know you don't like confetti. She says I'm the opposite. But you do like a challenge. This is true. I do like a challenge. And you know what? I was whining about doing Aries for months. I put off doing it. And then when I did it, it wasn't that bad. I've completely missed the tray again. The pot. So I agree with you. I wasn't moaning, I promise. I wouldn't have put it up for voting if I really didn't want to do it. She also says, besides, I was also thinking of myself. I have a Pinson and a Josephine wall for that matter in my diamond painting bucket list, so I'd find it very interesting to follow along you working on one. That being said, I'm sure I'll enjoy your whip and chats no matter what you'll be working on. Thank you very much, Leonore. You're absolutely right. Most people actually aren't watching. So, you know, they're just listening. So I don't think it really matters long term. I just like to involve you guys. I like the feedback. Fern5142, she says, hi, I've recently stumbled across your channel. I've enjoyed watching a few of your videos so far and look forward to watching more. Thanks. Well, hello Fern, welcome to Kitten Up Kitten. I know that you are also subscribed to the lovely Penelope as well, which is amazing. So welcome along. Glad that you're enjoying it. And yeah, have a look at previous videos that have gone up. I'm sure you will find something. I'm going to pour a good amount of drills in this tray. I like to overfill because it just makes it so easy to get them drills to line up. Look at that. Multi-placing heaven. This tray is phenomenal. I have not used any tray other than the XL since I printed this one off. Literally love it. Stitch and Sparkle says, hi Sam, nice to see you again. I haven't watched lately as I've been extremely ill lately, probably for the last 6-ish months. So I was unable to diamond paint for all that time as well. Now that I'm able to again, I'll hopefully be able to keep up with your videos again. Oh, bless you. I am so sorry. I remember seeing that you'd been unwell. And I hope that you are feeling a little better now. It is lovely to have you back. 6 months seems so long ago. It really does. But never mind, it is all good, you are back now. So you can do some binge watching while you diamond paint. Hopefully it will help you get those projects done. She also said, I vote for Wishing Tree. Well, aren't you lucky? Aren't you lucky that it actually won? There was me saying, I will keep going until I run out of comments because I've got enough to last for my whip. But I'm nearly done. Apart from these little odd bits, obviously. Yesenia, she said, I love this one. I'm so happy. Oh, bless you. Thank you. That was on the finish of 13 Treasures. Have to say, I did enjoy it. Dotty Diva, Billy, she says, I love it. Yes, sadly, Craftably is closed. I will be interested on how this comes out. That she's talking about Wishing Tree. She said, I love trees and they've always had a meaning to me. And I passed on this one and I'm kind of kicking myself and can't wait to see it coming along. Hugs, Billy. Is it out of stock? Or has it been discontinued? Hopefully it hasn't. And you may still be able to see it. The bit that I've done so far, I'm absolutely loving. It was really nice to sit down with a square drill canvas. You know, I do say I don't mind either. I don't take any notice of whether they're square or round when I purchase them. But I do prefer working on a square drill. I don't know why. I think it's just because we have detailed ones, which is a lot of the reason that canvases are so big. To give us that detail. Because there's nothing worse, is there? Nothing worse than buying a canvas that looks amazing and then you're working on it and you realise that that butterfly that you thought you'd be able to see really easily is actually just a blob. Yeah. So I would rather do bigger canvases if it means I get the detail I want. I wouldn't call, I mean, Seraphina isn't big. It's a mid-size one for me. And do you know what, actually? Wishing tree isn't that big. It is quite narrow, so it's very easy to roll. So if you have a small diamond painting space, it would work. It's quite nice to work the right way up. Although, saying that, the first 2 rows I do upside down anyway. Same as I'm doing here. Just to give me that little bit of space. So, yeah, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And I think that is it for comments. So I'm all caught up, which is amazing. I'm sure you will all have more comments to come on this one. Please feel free to take the time to comment, whether that's just to say hi, whether it's just to get a shout out for your name, because everybody likes to hear their name, don't they, when they're diamond painting. I remember that feeling well. But also give me a comment if there's something you would like me to talk about. Now, I did laugh because I was looking for 50 questions. I have a list of questions so that if I come into a whip and I haven't got anything to talk about, I can pick one of those questions. I missed the 3 up there as well. Then I can start a conversation by using some of those questions. So can you see what I mean? Because this tray has been made with the shallow end near where the spout is, if you're not careful, you go to tap them down and they all fly over the end, which is why we made the change to the tray. I wish. I mean, I can. Let's do it on here. Let me give you just a sneak peek of the change we made to this tray, and then I'll call it quits and I'll finish these little bits off by myself. So let me just get a tray. Now, don't sit there all excited thinking I'm going to show you the logo, because I am not. That is a secret that you will see. You will see. I'm hoping to get Kat to film a promo for me. So we can put up a little teaser the week before. But this is the original tray as I found it. So if you look from the side, you can see you've got the deep bit here and the spout, and you've got the shallow bit. I don't know if it'll stay up there. So you do have this open space here. The lines go right up to the side of the tray. Because you've got this here and here, it would make sense, would it not, to have this end, but to have a deeper end, because you want the deeper end when you tip your drills out. So I asked Kat to do it similar to this one. However, you will notice that the spout is on the other side, which I prefer. So Kat has come up with this one. So if you put them side by side, you can now see that the shallow end is this end, which means the lid goes on from the right hand side, which for me makes more sense because then you tip. So when I fill my tray, I have it turned that way and I shake it. Just habit. And the lid comes off that way. But when I am tipping them out, it makes more sense to have it down here. Now there is a slight chance, because she is going to make some changes, there is a slight chance that the normal tray will switch over. What I also need to point out is you have a spare space here, but on this one we don't. You have the line right up to the edge, which means that you get more rows. Ideal if you are the sort of person that likes to use a 14 or a 15 multi-placer. So anyway, these may change. Obviously the logo is changing. Now I do want to say the logoed lids will be being released specifically with the XL tray first. Once the XL tray launches, any smaller trays made from that point on will also have the new logo on. Up until that point, and until I run out of trays, they will have the old KUK logo. Just need to point that out, because otherwise I'm going to left with stock that I can't use. So yeah, let's do that. So there you go, there's a little sneak peek for you, but I'm just not going to show you I'm just not going to show you the lid. But it is a beautiful tray, it's lovely to work with, really have enjoyed it. So that is that from me. That is my section nearly done. I'm just going to do these little bits after. Look how many drills I drop, and you will wonder why I say I'm clumsy, because I am. So I'm going to fill in these leftover bits. Thank you for joining me for this video. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you are in the UK, continue to enjoy this lovely weather that we're having. I will be back soon with another video. It is, as always, over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye-bye.